Picture this. A guy who looks like he just stepped out of a hardware store commercial, with a face that says, "I've seen it all and I'm not impressed." This is Mike Ehrmantraut, the Swiss Army knife of the criminal underworld in Breaking Bad and Better Call Saul. He's the guy who can take out a target with the precision of a sniper. He wiped down a crime scene so clean you'd think it was staged for an open house. Hitman? Check. Evidence eraser? Check. Your friendly neighborhood grandpa who's just too good at parallel parking? Oh, you bet. This man's got more skills than a Home Depot employee on double espresso. But here's the kicker. Mike's not just a walking toolbox of shady talents. He's the guy you call when you need someone to have your back, no questions asked. Gus Fring, the kingpin with a chicken empire, doesn't just trust Mike. He leans on him like a crutch. Whether it's running a stakeout or making sure a deal doesn't go south, Mike's the steady hand that keeps the chaos in check. Reliable? The man's so dependable he could probably fix your Wi-Fi and your life choices in the same afternoon. So buckle up, because today we're diving into the world of Mike Ehrmantraut, the guy who makes multitasking sound like a criminal art form and proves that even a bald guy with a scowl can steal the show.
I will go knowing I did everything I could for them.
Mike's story starts long before Albuquerque, rooted in a life of hardship. Born between 1940 and 1944, Mike grew up tough. He drops a rare hint about his childhood. His dad was barely around, leaving him with just a flat of water and a pile of bills. This forced Mike to fend for himself early, forging his resilience and resourcefulness, traits that define him as a fixer. Mike joined the Philadelphia Police Department around 1970, serving 30 years. He handled gritty cases, from break-ins to domestic disputes. In Breaking Bad Season 3's Half Measures monologue, he recounts a case that shaped his worldview. He threatened an abusive husband to stop beating his wife, only to learn the man later killed her. This failure burned no half measures into Mike's psyche, a rule he'd carry into his criminal life. Mike's family was his anchor, but it came with cracks. He was married for 22 years, likely from the early 1960s, but his wife's absence in Better Call Saul suggests she died in the early 1980s, leaving Mike to raise his son, Matt, alone. Matt, born in the late 1970s, idolized Mike and joined the Philly PD, setting the stage for tragedy. Mike wasn't a saint. Since 1984, he was a dirty cop, taking bribes to survive a corrupt precinct. When Matt faced the same choice in 2001, Mike urged him to take the money, believing it was the only way to stay safe. In 2001, Mike's world shattered. His son, Matt, a rookie Philly cop, was gunned down for refusing to join a corrupt precinct. Mike, a veteran cop who'd played the dirty game, had urged Matt to take the bribe to stay safe, only to see it lead to his death. Consumed by guilt, Mike quit the force, hit the bottle, and plotted vengeance. In Better Call Saul's 5-0, we witness his chilling plan. Mike lures Matt's killers, Hoffman and Fensky, to a bar, plants a gun in their car, and lets them kidnap him to a desolate lot. There, he turns the tables, killing both in a calculated move, though a bullet grazes his shoulder. By March 2002, Mike fled to Albuquerque to shield his daughter-in-law, Stacy, and granddaughter, Kaylee, from suspicion. But Stacy, sensing foul play in Matt's death, presses him. In the heartbreaking "I broke my boy" scene, Mike confesses his role in Matt's corruption, his voice cracking with regret. Jonathan Banks' raw delivery makes this a standout, showing how guilt fuels Mike's fixer evolution. In Albuquerque from May to July 2002, Mike's starting over as a courthouse toll booth attendant, his gruff demeanor clashing with Jimmy McGill's charm over parking stickers. These exchanges are pure gold, revealing Mike's no-nonsense discipline. When Philly cops tail him, sniffing around the murders, Mike hires Jimmy as his lawyer. In a slick move, they stage a coffee spill to swipe a detective's notebook, hinting at Mike's budding fixer instincts. Stacy's money troubles push Mike toward crime. Through a shady vet, Caldera, he lands his first gig, protecting Daniel Price Wormald in a drug deal with Nacho Varga. Mike's meticulous, scouting the meat, ensuring safety, and keeping it clean. When Price's flashy Hummer screams drug dealer, Mike delivers a deadpan lecture on discretion, showcasing his knack for details. These early jobs are the seeds of his criminal career, blending brains over brawn. By season 2, from July to September 2002, Mike's sinking deeper into Albuquerque's underworld. He outsmarts Nacho when he steals Price's prize baseball cards, proving his cunning. When Nacho offers a hit on Tuco's Salamanca, Mike draws a line, refusing to kill. Instead, he orchestrates a public brawl to get Tuco arrested, taking a brutal beating to keep blood off his hands. This half measure reveals Mike's early moral code, a far cry from his later ruthlessness. Things escalate when Hector Salamanca threatens Kaylee to force Mike to lie about Tuco's gun. Furious, Mike demands $50,000 from Hector, using it to buy Stacy a house, and strikes back by robbing a Salamanca truck for $250,000. He spares the driver, but when a good Samaritan frees him and is killed by Hector, Mike's rattled. His half measure cost an innocent life. Planning to snipe Hector, he's stopped by a mysterious don't note from Gus Fring, sparking their fateful alliance. In season 3, September 2002 to March 2003, Mike partners with Gus, who wants Hector alive, but his business crippled. Mike plants drugs on a Salamanca truck, leading to a bust, and refuses Gus's payment to stay independent. But guilt over the Good Samaritan's death drives him to launder the stolen $250,000 through Gus's empire, tying him to the meth trade. His methodical dismantling of his car to find Gus's tracker shows his paranoia and precision. By season 4, March 2003 to April 2004, Mike quits the toll booth, earning $10,000 a week as Gus's security consultant. He oversees the secret superlab construction, forming a bond with engineer Werner Ziegler. When Werner flees, risking the project, Gus orders his death. Killing Werner breaks Mike's no-killing stance, a gut punch moment that cements his transformation into the cold fixer we know. His moral compass fading, but his efficiency unmatched. In Breaking Bad, 2008 to 2009, Mike's Gus's right-hand man, the ultimate fixer. In season 3, he handles crises with surgical precision, like cleaning up Jane's death, his calm demeanor chilling. He mentors Jesse, seeing echoes of Matt in him, and survives a cartel ambush in Mexico, proving his tactical genius. His half-measures speech, warning Jesse about compromises, is iconic. Banks's gravelly voice dripping with gravitas. After Walt kills Gus in season 4, Mike's livid. Gus's empire was stable. In season 5, he joins Walt and Jesse's operation to secure Kaylee's future, masterminding heists like the magnet job and train robbery. But Walt's ego grates. When Mike refuses to betray his imprisoned crew, he unleashes a scathing, "You ruined everything" tirade. Walt, enraged, shoots him. Mike's final moments by the river, growling, "Shut the hell up and let me die in peace," are a defiant, heartbreaking end. Mike's story is pure tragedy. Every job, every kill was for Stacy and Kaylee, yet the DEA seized his savings, and his death left them without closure. Unlike Walt's ego, Gus's ambition, or Lalo's menace, Mike's driven by guilt and duty, making him the everyman fans root for. His loyalty to his crew and bond with Jesse add depth, while his toll booth quips and fixer competence make him unforgettable. Better Call Saul's slower pace humanizes Mike, making his Breaking Bad fate hit harder. Jonathan Banks's stoic yet soulful performance elevates him to tragic hero status. From the half-measure speech to his clashes with Walt, Mike's the gold standard for fixers, shaping how we see Gus, Saul, and the franchise's moral grayness. So, what's your take on Mike Ehrmantraut? Is he the ultimate fixer, a tragic hero, or something else? Drop your thoughts in the comments and tell me who's next. Nacho's loyalty, Kim's schemes, or Walt's manipulation? Smash that subscribe button for more Breaking Bad and Better Call Saul deep dives.